Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Robert Stevenson gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Miami, the center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Martin Prado now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
Up next from Miami, Justin Bour carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Adam Conley gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count to Jose Peraza. The bouncer to the left side. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Gennett, a 27-year-old. He was a 16th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Ball 2. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big league.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Gennett stands at first with 1 out. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
This is flared out towards second. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
In now for the Reds, Scott Scheffler. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 12 is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For the Marlins. Shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Castro, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Here's laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready now for the Marlins. JT Realmuto. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
1-1.
The 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
So striding forward now, Johnny Giavotella. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0.
He's going.
Running is Castro. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Called strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Barnhart gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. His career numbers with Adam Conley, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Come on, Red.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another full count pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Castro has it. And there's one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Set to get his day started, Adam Duvall. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. You see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Set and the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Come on.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground for Giavotella, could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on the show. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, number 12. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3-0 now. Brinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Peraza waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 61.
The pitcher, Adam Conley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, but they throw it away, trying to hit the second baseman covering. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Third inning, no score to this point. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Let's go, Cincy!
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Martin Prado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Billy Hamilton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Grounded to third. Prado's up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East. And you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. So here's the Reds pitcher, Robert Stevenson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. The 2-2. Catches the corner, got him looking. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment. before they did.
In now, Starlin Castro. Rounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Moore rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Johnny Givotella. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Let's
2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And that's over. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lewis Brinson. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Let's go, Red. Go, Red.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
Realmuto, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Into the box, number 12, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Adam Conley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 4 and the Reds nothing. Ready for another chance? Scooter Gennett. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Soft liner to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Sacrifice.
0-1. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Giavotella on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Schebler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball to third. The second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Cameron Maybin now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler is right there. One gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Bour. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Late that time for a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Prado, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Ball 2 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Now the 2-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and Castro's got himself a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 21, Michael.
In now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Nope.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
One down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Come on, guys, let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Duvall, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
In now, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Get a hit. Come on.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Go, Billy.
Hit on the ground to third. On to Giavotella for the force, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Johnny Giavotella. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lorenzen is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Schebler moves over. 1 out. Lewis Brinson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. It was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Yeah. Practiced and patient. Stand for the CIN.
First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Come on now. Let's get a kick.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He swings at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're in front 4-0. Phil Gosselin is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Phil Gosselin.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in and looking for more, Scooter Gennett. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
2 out, nobody on.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Ready with the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down 4-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 53, Wandy Peralta.
Derek Dietrich is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Here we go.
The 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Peralta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, baby.
The center fielder, number 1.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Riding in once again, Martin Prado. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado. Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side. And that's through for a hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
All right, Red.
3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Votto near the first base bag. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins lead 1. They lead it 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 48, Severino Gonzalez.
In is Joey Votto now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Brinson. 1 away. And that brings up Scott Scheffler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Marlins 4 and the Reds nothing. Jared Hughes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jared Hughes.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2 in the air now out to left field. Duvall is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Standing in now, Johnny Giavotella, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Softly hit toward the hole. Votto is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in to try it again, Lewis Brinson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's set and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Reds nothing. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 71.
Tim Beckham is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 3.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Way in front of that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Tucker Barnhart as he grounds one briskly to short. Gloved by Castro, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Duvall leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Bounce to first. To his right, Boyd. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter,
Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
number 33, Jesse Winker.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Up around the face. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Lifted down the line in left. Brinson's in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And here's
Here's Jose Peraza. Tapped down the line. A barehanded pickup. Not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1. Hit to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk line.
Nick Whitgren trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Joey Votto will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2-2 is laid off on for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. Brinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead this one 5-2. Kyle Crockett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now for the Marlins, number 12. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So far this season, number 12. He's carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cameron Maybin. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the third out. Miami down in order, and it remains 5-2. Kyle Bearclaw comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 46, Kyle Bearclaw.
And that brings up Scott Scheffler. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bearclaw, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Weakly hit to third. Up with it now is Prado, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The Reds down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-2 the final today. The Fish took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Adam Conley makes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Kyle Fairclough earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation